Okay, after that last battle, everything, we definitely need some upgrades. And, whoa, I didn't know it was back there. And some leveling up. Definitely need to not die to these guys either. What happens when you... Oh, the underbelly. What's through here? Let's get back to the hospital. Wait, where are we going? Where are we? Oh, we're heading to the chapel. Wait, what the I gotta say, guys, I think we're in the wrong area. I'm not supposed to be here today. This ain't looking good. Take a bite out of crime. These guys are pretty high level compared to me. We're actually doing pretty good, too. Did you say bullshit? You're lucky I missed. I disagree with that. What was your little stun lock? Are you kidding me? Someone want to explain how that hits at all? Get out of here. We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I could swear that we... Yeah, we gotta find like a place to sleep. Hide out right here. Where we gotta go. And quickly. How do we get there? What's on this? We could go straight. We head to Whitechapel. We could go over here. Let's go back to the hospital though. I don't want to keep running into these high level enemies, you know what I mean? I'm getting smashed.
I cannot enter.
Are you kidding me? Door's locked, huh? Wow. Influenza. Keep out of the area. I wonder if the influenza bothers vampires. Must not, huh? How do you kill something that's undead? Well, I mean, technically we know how to kill. You get the point. All right. Get back into the hospital here. Go take a quick nap. See if maybe we can upgrade our weapon. My bone saw. This is the floor we're on, right? We're on second floor. Okay. This is us. This is home right here. Home sweet home. Okay. Blood Claw could use an upgrade. Although, we don't have enough. Of course. What ability? Okay, it's this. This is the one. See, I could not remember. Increases your life regeneration. Increases the damage inflicted using bite. Blood capacity. Increases the blood absorption using bite in combat. As much as I really like some of these, I think we need to we either need to go here or one of these. How much we got? Yeah, quite a bit, huh? Oh yeah, we got over 2,000. Wait, what? We can't upgrade our claw? Oh, you have to... No? Okay. Interesting. We got that to level 2. Heck, we could probably go level 3, huh? Let's do, I don't want to throw a blood spear in there. I think we're gonna do it. Only 1,000. Yes, sir, indeed. Now we should do this. This increases the absorption. We'll get that level 2. Thinking maybe the capacity up too. You know what I mean? Alright, we're getting into nitty gritty. Now you can only hold so many of these, so we gotta be kind of cautious. That won't. Oh, you gotta get. I haven't even done it once yet. Wait, what? We didn't do this. Maybe we did. Alright. I think that's a good one. Good way to start it. Now if we can just increase our damage with our weapons, you know what I mean? Major district events. Every night, consequences of your actions may improve or degrade health statuses. It also be degrading due to diseases spreading among citizens. Okay, I think we got better. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide the district's fate. Nice. We lost 1% to the health. Oh, well, went back. This guy should be better, right? Yeah. He's not worth a damn. This guy ain't worth a damn either. Which one is it? Her? She's the one. No. Where's the other nurse? Doesn't even have her on here. She's the one that was slooting it up. All right. Where's my workbench? Right here. And a lot. Treatment for fatigue. Okay, let's focus over here real quick. This is what I really want to get to. Can't do that yet. Can't do any of this, man. This is so stupid. How stupid. Common handle part. Fudge. Can't do any of this. It's already fully up. We should probably look at upgrading one of these, huh? No, can't do that either. Why would you want to do that? What do these give me here? Rusty box of nails. Alright. Used to cure a sick citizen. Interesting. Used to cure a sick citizen. I don't want to just start making these without really knowing what we need, right? Unfortunate. I kind of wanted to just do some of that, but anyway. Onward. Now we're gonna head to the chapel in hopes. I think we're gonna figure out what our favorite nurse is up to. Can we get there from this way? We can. We can go across this bridge and it's a straight shot. Perfect. Terrific. What if you get to like change of clothes in this game? Is there a way to like change your cosmetic look? Ooh, this district's serious. District ain't playing around. That's not what I want to do. Hey, come on. Come on. Aluminum powder. You know how I like it. Ooh, I see something red. I see some blood. That guy's a level 18. I don't like the cut of his jib. I can sneak up behind this guy. Nope. Not bloody likely. Oh, hey, chill out, buddy. How much damage did we get? 62. Huh? I think this guy might be better to just knock out here. One more hit. Two more hits, maybe. He's done for. Ooh. Take a real bite out of crime. That blood spear is pretty sweet. Takes a little, has like a little wind up to it. See what these guys had to drop for me. And y'all got some common handle parts? That would be nice. Oh, whoops. I think I got a common trigger. Well, we weren't supposed to come in here, but since we did, you know, since we're already here, thing got. I think it's an achievement if you eat 10 of those or something.
Blood.
Sure you do. Don't we all, right? Away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands. Everything's a little disgusting around here. What is that? The door's locked. I don't even hear this guy's voice. All like I can hear him. I don't hear him. Not him. Bite me. Man, if that thing would just hit. That blood spear does some real damage, man. If we can upgrade that thing. All kinds of goodies. Alright. Am I reading somebody down below there? Yeah, sure am. Petition letter. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe. Cadigan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for our immediate change. I'm assuming the guy screaming, I'm just going to go out on a ledge here, that is Mr. Bates. Master Bates, some would say. Okay, so there is no way up. Oh, he's down below, huh? There he is. Well, I guess we could help him out, huh? We'll stick it behind this one. Stunner. You bastard.
Help! Some damn strangers are attacking me!
Yeah. We hear you. I'm not a stranger, I guess, huh?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Let's see, he's got a cold. Man, he ain't worth much. Like, he's not even worth taking these guys. You know what I mean? I mean, even if he didn't have a cold, we're looking at, what, like 400 or 500? I guess it adds up. But golly, you gotta kill a whole bunch of these guys just to get a decent return on investment. I'm gonna go out killing these guys. I mean, I want something. Hey, the door has been unlocked. Okay. Enough messing around. Okay, let's see. This seems to be the right direction. You know, I don't ever find anything in these. It's locked. Meow. Can't break these. Okay, we're at a standstill here, huh? We gotta go back out. Look at that. Why is it pointing that way, but if I pull my map out, like not that way at all? What do we have here? Okay. Alright, this map sucks. Back it up. Go back this way. Forget that guy, he's having a hard time. We're gonna go this way. Level 11. Oh, give me a break. Like one inflectable blob. Oh. Hey, buddy. You don't see me trying to do a move here? You like them apples? Oh, what's this? Should have seen that coming, to be fair. Alright, we're getting old buddy out of here. Little bastard. Oh, is this the way you want to play it? I'm gonna die. Scratch that from the record. Oh, they all respawn.
Burn it, boys!
I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that that guy hit me. What kind of freaking hitbox is that? Bastard. Now you want it, huh? Okay. Let's see here. You know what? We could have gone over this whole time. Huh? Oh, hey, look, it's a hideout. Let's see. Did we come across? We sure did. Part of me wants to make one of these, though. I don't know how to use it, but... Okay. This is where we were. This is the guy. So that's the one we're getting rid of. Rid of these little ones. It's just me and Big Daddy here. You know, I always do that. I hit the wrong freaking button. I always want to hit L2 instead. Yeah. Oh, everything's looking good so far.
There's more and more of these red leeches every night. Aye. The guards recruit more and more every year. Sorry, sir. No admittance. Hey! Don't come no closer!
Oh, it goes through them. Nice. That's just crap at that point. This might kill him. That's nice. That's the way you want to end it right there. This guy's pretty hanky. One more hit. Okay, two more. Jeez, man. Made it to the chapel yet? Good lord.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
The doctor, whoever is supposed to be treating people. Large box of pills. Okay. I gotta remember to start looking up more to see where you can go, you know?
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Whoa. Albert's not happy. Find and talk to Derek.
Not me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Fair enough. Dang, we could cure this guy of fatigue. He'd be worth a pretty penny.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Well, didn't end as well as you thought it would, huh?
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
Why am I
I'm
looking at the
Dr.
back
Reid.
of his head?
And I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man.
Hell, I even look like a vampire.
Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
That's interesting.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Ah, so that's his son.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Damn, pretty wild.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
A gun,
All right.
alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Worse than a week-old lavvy.
Yeah, I'd say that's not a good combination either. Hell, that's a pretty obvious call. Look at this lady.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Let's see if she knows where.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy
Crane
Crane
is.
from the Pembroke Hospital?
You know where
I'd
Scarecrow
like to know
is.
more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably right. Look at her, 1500. Yum.
I'd like
See
to
what she's
see
got.
what kind of medicine you're
Maybe
selling.
she's got a common handle. The hell? I don't know what that is. No, nothing.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
I bet it can. And yet I have zero confidence in it.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Okay. Want to peep through the window? Got bronchitis. Heart's beating at half-mast. Can you get through the gate here? Aha.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility.
Clean your
Refused to
hands,
admit
lady.
entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Alright. Go check out the church.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Nah, I'm good.
Right, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Oh, geez. Hey, forget about you then, buddy. No. I'm looking for...
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town.
Should ask what he does around here.
Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
You're a boxer, I
May
would
I
say.
ask
Huh?
what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Can knock you out.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reid, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
This just doesn't feel right.
Rooms are soaked with glue.
Oh, wow. He's standing right outside the freaking door. Just rob him while we're in here. Yep. I'm just gonna take a look around, son. Don't mind me. Let's see what old Daddy-O's got in the treasure chest.
All right.
Ah, new collection. Job refusal letter. Okay. Wait, over here, huh? It is my duty to inform you that our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for your time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out a policy of our company which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts for unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys. What a name that is, huh? Have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper indeed intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Man, that's just that's a tough go around there, huh? How do you get out of that situation? I mean, it's when you gotta become an entrepreneur, right?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reid. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
He's not alone there, huh?
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Gotta be honest with you here, son. Every place I've been to looks pretty crappy. Your father did his best. Your situation can only improve.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place?
That is a good point.
Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go
Looks like it could be 18, huh?
It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reid. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Damn.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day.
This dude's got a depressing attitude. Really starting to bum me out.
I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I met him. He is an idiot. Let's see. We opened up some hints here.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Well, we got some good info
Suffering in this world.
from old Mr. Peterson. Okay, so he's over there, so we can look around a little more. This guy looks like a journalist.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reid.
Dr. Reid, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days,
Damn, he's gonna blend
you can
right
usually
in.
Find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Ah, father. Okay, we need to find the mailbox and the letter, and find Richard Nethercott. Another fabulous name, I might add. Flower? Why can't I do anything with this? Small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup. Good lord, these things are everywhere. Ah, here we go. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight, despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Unfortunate he didn't send that. Seems like it would have been a good one.
It's locked, all right.
Can't get through there, so maybe... I don't think we can try the other side, but it does look like there's a little back alley back here, huh? What do you say? Maybe we can try going this way. I don't think it would make you leave the, well, what we got over here? I don't think it would make you leave the district. That just seems silly. In fact, it seems nonsensical. Maybe we can go through the church. What do you think? What's this? Okay. Guess not. Okay, we can enter the courtyard area. And that's about it. What else we got? What's up here? Yeah, nobody saw that. Nothing here. It's a bit pointless. Unless you can go over the side. Alright, let's keep going.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Here we go. Now we're talking. It's a little frustrating how much of a setup these things take. Is it really that much of a wind-up to throw a shoulder? Or to stab somebody with a wooden stake? Get out of here. We got him. Alright. Get our health back. Get all these goodies. Who the hell would want to hang out back here? Find Richard in the area. There he is.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
Is he being sarcastic?
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Well, we got what we needed.
I'll leave you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Wonder if we can get out this way over here now. Aha! They've all got one. I see. Every one of them's got one. Using the flower pots. I would say that's a bit of a weird way to distribute the letters.
Come on, Baron, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Oh, Darius.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Mesmerized, level 2 required.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here.
How do I even level it up?
Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Damn, that was a hook, line, and sinker. I barely said anything. Alright, let me just steal what you got real quick. Missed a
It's
little
locked.
something. Oh, it's locked. Out the back door. Where is she? Oh man. She don't even lock the chest with codeine in it?
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalp! Hand me that scalp!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Like a tracheotomy.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That
Whatever
rubber
it is.
tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Listen, I think
Still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
My ears are ringing.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
She's not even gonna ask why he's here, how he got in.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
You're damn right.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
By the time you washed your hands.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty.
The world on a platter?
Of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
Didn't he serve in the war?
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Ooh. Man, if I would have had that, I could kill her.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reid! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Got her.